Good evening. It's time to start our meeting, and we're here with the Board of Aldermen tonight. Mr. James Vasilev has appealed a decision made by our Property Maintenance Committee, and he would wish to speak to the board. Before I get started, I just wanted to also invite the Board of Aldermen. Tennessee ECD Facade Improvements Grant public meeting is tonight, 5:30 at the Chamber, and I think Ray Evans is putting that on. So it is open to the public, and it's the facade improvement grant that we got from ECD, 5:30 at the Chamber. Everybody's welcome to come. So, Mr. Mansell, can you come up front and tell us exactly what we got here and what we're dealing with, please?
Yes, sir.
Can you press your microphone button, please? Thank you.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. We had Mr. Vasilev up on the property maintenance board. We had a hearing and found him, he was not in compliance with property maintenance or in the vehicle ordinance, and so between this time he has cleaned his yard up. He's moved, as you can see, the before and after, the steel beams, and which the yard was, the grass was, knee high before he started on this, and all the trailers that were down this right side of his property that he has taken care of. He was running out of time on the rest of his situation, and so he felt the need to appeal it and ask for some more time, I believe, and as you can see in his letter that he sent. And so that's where we're at. But I feel like he has made a lot of progress on, up till this date. So that's where we're at on that.
Thank you, Christian.
You're welcome.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Mansell?
Mr. Mansell, quick question. Can you verify what current non-compliance issues are still on this property?
The non-compliance issues that is at hand right now is the property maintenance, and it would be these vehicles. The tags are out on them.
Okay.
So it's the abandoned vehicle situation that he is in.
Okay, so to clarify, the original violation was for property maintenance, I think the miscellaneous Chapter 1 code violations, correct?
Yes.
Have those all been satisfied?
Those have been satisfied.
Okay, so today then we're here to basically agree or disagree that those have been
No, I think today what Mr. Vasilev is asking for is an extended period of time on the vehicles.
Okay.
And getting that took care of, because
All right.
he has met the requirements.
Okay,
on the
so with that said then, under the abandoned vehicle code, we're not authorized to hear that from him. The administrative municipal judge is his first line of
That's his appeal process.
that's his appeal process. So
I think that he, according to, and we're going to hear from Mr. Vasilev here in just a minute, some of the issues is some of the property maintenance and not the vehicles. And he feels, according to the letter, that he needs some more time for that. And I think that's what Mr. Vasilev will tell us. So, okay. Thank you, Christian.
Yes, sir.
In the original complaint on his property, who complained? Was it neighbors, or what was the deal?
It was a complaint that was sent in here to the office. I don't know exactly who. I don't think it even had a name on it. And
It didn't have no name and no right or anything.
just
Phone call, anonymous phone call.
actually, I think it was a piece of paper that was.
It was an anonymous phone call.
no,
It was an anonymous.
it's in here.
Yeah, what's that?
Page two of
Complaint is in here.
page 2 of your packet.
You got a name?
Nope.
No name?
It was an anonymous letter instead of a
If
phone
it's an
call.
anonymous letter, then as far as I'm concerned, if it didn't have, I make a motion to dismiss it. But I'll still keep working on it.
Okay, we have
If the person can't sign the paper, you.
we have a motion on the floor to dismiss,
And I'll second it.
and we have a second by Mr. Dishman. Any discussion?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. The codes that this board voted on and approved specifically stated that these complaint forms did not have to be signed. So this is as valid and legal as any that we will ever receive.
Any more discussion?
The board voted and it passed. Some did not vote for it. I want to clarify that it was voting passed by the board, or some voted no on.
Okay, any more discussion? We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Roll call vote on the motion to dismiss it. Ms. Phyllis, please.
Alderman Speck,
No.
Alderman Coleman,
No.
Alderman Dishman,
Yes.
Alderman Dotson,
No.
Alderman Langford,
Yes.
Alderman Dale.
No.
The motion failed. Mr. Mansell, do you have anything else? Mr. James Vassiliff, if you want to come up.
First of all, I'm sorry this all happened. Didn't mean it to be this way. My health went down on me. I had a heart attack a year ago, March, and then I was in the hospital this March for 4 days. It was getting out of hand. I didn't know how to get it, and I finally had to reach out for help. And so I've hurt myself working in the yard, but my thing is that I can tag the vehicles that run. I finally got some money today, actually, from Frankie Dixon, and he said he'll help me in any way, but I also called the state and said I didn't have to have insurance, and that was the problem. I couldn't afford all the insurance. I'm on a less than $1,000 a month budget. I didn't know that was going to happen, but once you lose your job, everything changes. And the hospital takes money out of your VA, so VA takes money out of my Social Security check. So my goal is to clean it up. As you see, the ugliest thing so far that's left, I guess, is that one semi-trailer against the house, and that's the emptiest one, and I was trying to load it up to get rid of it, fill it up from stuff that's left in the house from when I took possession of it again, and I got to where I couldn't lift things up. I got sicker and so forth and had a heart attack. But I'm kind of getting better, except I pulled my groin or something. I've got to go next Monday to VA, work on that. But that's my goal, is to get them tagged. Go ahead.
So, Mr. Vassiliff, what we're talking about today is just the property maintenance, the weed eating, the weeds and things of that nature. And I think what you asked me, if the board would just give you a 60-day time frame where you can get that cleaned up. And on the automobiles, where are we at on that, Christian?
On his vehicles, the timeline on the automobiles is not actually up until
Okay.
Friday,
Right.
this coming Friday. So with him asking for a hearing, I don't know if that negated that time. It actually slowed it down until the hearing, happened. And
Right.
so, but his timeline is actually up on Friday.
On the vehicles.
Yes.
But on your yard, it needs to be up to codes and things of that nature.
75% there.
Yeah. So 60 days is what you have requested.
But if it wasn't for Frankie giving me the $200 today, I couldn't afford the $150 or $60 for these tags. Those 3 tags I can get if I go there tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well,
I didn't wanna
that's
ma-
on the,
I just paid 2 years back taxes on the property because I was in the hospital for that and didn't have the money. So I'm
Understand.
working on it.
yeah, thank you, Mr. Bassett.
Yes, sir.
So you're requesting 60 days, an additional 60 days to get your property maintenance, not the vehicles, but the property maintenance up to codes. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody want to take any action on that? Yeah.
Mr. Vassiliff, I happened to be here in April when the Property Maintenance Board heard this complaint. And since then, I just want to commend you for the efforts that you have made. The property does look significantly better. And in my opinion, the miscellaneous property maintenance codes, which deal with overgrown, dirty lots, et cetera, in my view, you've completely satisfied that. And it doesn't appear to me you have a violation. It appears to me the only existing violation is the abandoned dismantled vehicles. And again, I just want to commend you for the work that you've done, and I'm more than willing to help you achieve whatever you would like to achieve in furthering your goal. I'll be happy to help you personally.
Okay, good question. I do have a problem. Storage is the problem. Of course, the basement got flooded when they had that fire hydrant out front. But they left pallets of empty paint cans and semi-hardened up paint cans in the basement. Where and how, without having to pay to take them somewhere? I need that space to unload like a semi-trailer stuff that's antiques and furniture.
Yeah, and I don't know about the pallets. If you had wood pallets, you
No, it's not
probably
the
could.
pallets, it's the cans of paint.
Oh, well, that's an issue, and you have to go to the Overland County Recycling Center, and they will charge you to do that. We don't even pick up paint
So
cans.
I'll pay the money first on the tags and then
Okay.
gradually save my money for
All
the
right.
rest.
So right now, he is asking for 60 days extension on this property maintenance miscellaneous code. That's what he's asking for.
I have a motion to give him 60 days.
Motion
I'll second
made by Alderman Langford. Is there a second?
Yes.
Second by Alderman Dishman. Any discussion?
But if it's compliant, there's no need.
It's the tags, those are finances, I don't have the cash flow.
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about the vehicles. I'm just
Well, the
talking
maintenance
about.
is almost done.
My question would then be to echo what Chris just said. Why are we giving you 60 days if you're resolved?
Yeah, he just got through saying he was 75% done. He needed some more time.
I've got-
I'm just telling you what he said.
I've got some
No,
lawnmowers you can't see in the back that I've got, just trying to repair.
I just heard Christian say
Right.
that that code was satisfied. I thought that's what you said.
I had to give the I-beams away, it was $1,000 worth of I-beams, but I gave them away.
But the mayor, you said that he had asked you, and
That's, I
you
mean,
had said
that's,
60
he just said
days.
that. I
Right.
mean, yeah, I'm not putting any words in his mouth, that's what he said.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll keep. on
Okay, so
working.
then my question is, what do you intend to accomplish in 60 days if you're satisfied 100% now? What are you going to do in 60 days?
Tag the vehicles, or, you know, and then,
That's a different issue.
and then finish mowing the corner that you can't see, there's weeds this tall. I was using my machete, whacking them down, and move the lawnmowers in where those paint cans are, out of sight, out of mind.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. Any more discussion with the board? The motion is extend him 60 days to let him take care of his miscellaneous, the mowing, the weed eating, things that has nothing to do with the junk card ordinance, okay? All right, there's a motion and a second. Roll call vote, Ms. Phyllis.
Alderman Coleman.
Yes.
Alderman Dishman.
Yes.
Alderman Dotson.
Yes.
Alderman Langford.
Yes.
Alderman Dale.
Yes.
Alderman Speck.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Motion passed. This is all the business we have tonight. Thank everyone for coming out. Need a motion to adjourn.
Thank you for your
Motion made by
understanding.
Ken Dotson. Is there a second? Second by Ronald Dishman. All for the
Thank
motion,
you,
let it know
Kelly.
by saying aye. All opposed, like sign. We're adjourned.